the sad reality is only about 30% of people watching this video will make it to the end. And the 70% of people who don't are the people who need this video the most. 15% of the people who do make it to the end of this video, probably more than that, will scroll to the comments, they'll look at the suggested feed, and they won't be focused. So I challenge you to put this video into full screen. Don't go to the comments, don't look at your suggested feed, just watch until the end and then go on with your day. And even if you scroll for the next 10, 20, 30 minutes, 3 hours, the rest of the day, it doesn't matter. But if you made it to the end of this video, you are one step closer to being able to control how much you scroll for the rest of your life. The first step I want to give you is to put a screen time onto your phone. And by this, I don't mean limit how much you can be on your phone. And if you're on for more than an hour, you can't open your phone, because that's just not practical in 2024 or whatever year you're watching this. But if you put a screen time, or you download an app that gives a warning for how long you've been on a specific app, so let's say YouTube, you only want to be on YouTube for 15 minutes, iPhone screen time, or maybe on Android, or if you want to do this on iPhone, you download an app, it will tell you, hey, you've been on this app for 15 minutes, or hey, are you sure you want to open this app? And that lets you be more mindful of the fact that you are scrolling, and it gets a pause on the scrolling that you're going through, so you can take a second to think if that's what you really want to spend your time doing. And if it's not, then now you can escape the trap of scrolling through videos. The second thing you can do is you can leave your phone in another room when you go to sleep. And you would want to do this because when you wake up in the morning and you check your phone, then the first thing that majority of people do is they see their notifications. So if you would prefer not to be scrolling right in the morning and have a productive start to your day so the rest of the day can be good, I highly recommend putting your phone in another room. But if you can't do that, to avoid seeing notifications, you should additionally turn off all notifications so that you can avoid having these notifications whenever you turn on your phone. So let's say you're at work, or you're at school, or you're out with friends, and you hear a ding come from your phone. Just like everyone else, you're going to open your phone and you're going to see these notifications, and that may or may not trigger you to open a app that's going to cause you to scroll for hours and hours. And social media isn't the only problem. I know people who just scroll on House Sigma. House Sigma is like a app that lets people sell their houses or show off their new designs for what they did for their kitchen and stuff. And people will just scroll on that, and it's not even supposed to be addicting. It's just supposed to be for business. The next tip that I want to give you is to move where all your apps are on your home screen. And let's say you do this. So you move all the apps on your home screen to a random locations. When you go to open a social media app and you're on autopilot, you're going to click where the app used to be, and it's no longer going to be there. And that's going to, again, trigger some mindfulness into you. That's going to allow you to think about if you really want to open this app. And it'll remind you that you're trying to stop scrolling, not continue scrolling. I think, sixth tip that I want to give is to This is extreme, by the way. Like, this is for the people who are like, I'm done with this shit. I need to stop scrolling now. The sixth tip I give you is to put your phone on grayscale. And this will take away all the colors and it'll be in just black and white. And when it's in just black and white, you'll be obligated to, when you first do this, be reminded that like you're doing this, because every time you turn on your phone, it's black and white. This isn't normal for you, and now you know you're trying to stop this scrolling, and you're trying to stop being addicted to your phone, and that's your reminder. The next thing that it will do is it will stop all the colorful like hooks that everything gives you. All the apps are super colorful, so you feel intrigued to click on them, and thumbnails and videos are all colorful so that when you are watching a video, it keeps you hooked. But when you're on grayscale, you don't have that aspect playing into it. The last thing that I want you to do before you can go on with your day is I want you to join me in a 2-minute meditation. And I don't mean that you need to go meditate every day or whatever. I just want you to be here and meditate one time for 2 minutes. So in just a second, I'm going to box myself off so I don't die. I'm going to mute all audio, and all I want you to do is focus on your breath. If you lose focus on your breath, that's totally fine. Every time you're focusing on your breath and then you lose focus and you refocus, that's one power up or one bicep curl or one skill point getting you closer to not scrolling as much. Just give me 1 second. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, and just focus on your breath. Just in, out. Congratulations on completing a 2-minute meditation and making it to the end of this video. You are 10 steps closer to defeating your scrolling addiction than you were 10 minutes ago. If you have any tips, video ideas, or just anything you'd like to let me know in general. Just comment it down below, and I will definitely take it into consideration when making my next videos.